It's a very fine line between that. But he has suggested that I try new things such as Viagra um, or oral sex. But to tell the truth, Viagra, the first one, actually has given me painful headaches. I'm sorry. And to the point that I feel that they're migraines, and I've never had migraines. Have never suffered from such intense headaches. So I really don't see that as an alternative. I did try it. Like I said, it does give me some painful headaches. Then the second one, we've tried oral sex, and it really doesn't make me feel any more desiring for sex. I do not enjoy oral sex, and doing it brings a lot. It just brings about in me a negative and guilty aftertaste. I really do not enjoy that.
How do you feel about erotic materials like sexy movies or magazines?
Actually, my husband suggested this to me, and he did go out and he did purchase some sexy magazines, and then on another occasion, he actually took me to the video store, and we did pick up some sex tapes, and we did try them, but overall, it hasn't been very helpful. It's not something that I enjoy. He may enjoy it, but I actually don't enjoy it. I don't find it helpful at all. It hasn't helped or improved my situation, or our situation for that matter.
Okay. And is there anything other than sex that would be equally satisfying as a substitute couple activity for the two of you?
Well, for me, I can speak for myself. I enjoy spending time with him, doing any other activities such as going out to the movies, going out bowling, or going out to dinner, spending some family time with some family times. Just whenever when Lisa goes out and plays soccer, and maybe we could go after dinner and share in the victory. But I really don't think that would be a substitute for sex for him.
Okay. And how is your relationship with your husband outside of bed?
I could say it's pretty good. We have about the same interests. We both enjoy modern art. We do like to visit a lot of art museums. We truly enjoy the same genres of music. And we do like to try new food styles. We're very much into Italian food, and we like to try new things with regards to our leisure activities. So I would say overall it's pretty good. It's just the intimate part that's really bothering both of us, and mostly on my part.
Okay. And does one partner enjoy physical contact more than the other?
Well, I mean, I think he definitely does enjoy more physical contact, hence the fact that he does enjoy having sex more often, but also he shows a great deal of affection towards me. He likes to hug and kiss in public, which is something that I feel a bit uncomfortable with, because I was taught that you leave that for the private aspect of your life. You do that at home or in the car when it's just the two of you, rather than out there where everyone can see you. So I really don't like that. More so my affection, the way I show my affection, or the way that I like to show my physical contact, is through those private moments when it's just me and it's just him and I.
Okay. And how does your partner, how does each partner express caring for each other?
Well, he definitely thinks that having sex, that is how you show love towards the other. But to me, maybe, some flowers, some chocolate boxes, some candies, or just the simple fact of helping me around the house with the chores, or or sharing in more of a responsibility that it is rearing two children. For me, that is what true love is about. And so that would be a way for him to express that he cares for me by easing up on my workload.
Okay. And do you think it would be helpful if your husband came into a session with you to discuss the issues that you're having?
Well, yes, I definitely find it very beneficial that he understands and that he knows that it's not about me having an affair or me wanting someone else. It's just about my low desire to have sex, and that maybe something could be done rather than what we have already tried. And yes, I would truly like it, and I think it would be great for both of us.
Okay. And is there anything else that you think is important for me to know with regards to the information that we have been discussing today?
Well, not really. I believe that I have expressed most of my concerns and feelings to you.
Okay. So would you like to make an appointment for a follow-up visit?
Yes, please. I would like to do so with my husband.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed speaking with you today about your concerns and current situation. And I hope to meet with you and your husband so that we may find a good approach that fits and improve your situation. And thank you for your time and for coming in today. Now we're moving to the reaction questions. Can you just tell me how comfortable you felt during the interview?
Well, for the most part of the interview, I felt very comfortable.
Okay. And were there any questions that you thought were uncomfortable?
Thinking about it, I would say when you asked me about my feelings towards the use of erotic material, like sex tapes and magazines, and using that as a means to increasing my sexual drive, I felt a bit uncomfortable because it's embarrassing to me to admit that we have used this. To tell you, I was raised in a very conservative family, and those were just things that you didn't talk about and that you were not raised up with, or that no one ever mentioned that. And if that ever came into play, it was quite embarrassing and uncomfortable. So I did feel a bit uncomfortable with that question.
Okay. Were there any questions that you thought were too intrusive?
I guess the question about how many times I would like to have sex, I felt that was a bit too intrusive because I don't see sex as a number. I don't keep up with how many times I want to have sex. For me, it's more about feelings. It's more about, okay, do you feel like that, like establishing establishing a good relationship with your husband. And yes, sex is part of it, but I really don't see it as, okay, the more times you do that, the better it is. It's more about the quality of it.
Okay. Okay, so now I will discuss my reactions, thoughts, and feelings about the interview. I pretty much throughout the interview, I felt comfortable discussing the problems with you, with the patient. But I was worried that some of my questions would be too intrusive, or that you would react negatively to them. And that's how I felt. And with regards to what I thought went well, overall, I think the conversation had a pretty smooth flow. I was able to get enough information from you, and it seemed like the patient, like you were comfortable. So that is what I thought that went well. And with regards to what I would change on a future interview, I would say that I enjoyed talking about the topic with you, but at times it was hard coming up with the appropriate questions to ask.